Welcome to Maths class. Today we will do exercise 7.1. Back to Maths class, students. We have started chapter 7, congruence of triangles, and I explained you what is the meaning of congruence, how two line segments can be congruent, and congruency of angles and congruency of triangles. So we will use this knowledge to solve your book exercise 7.1 of NCERT book. So the first question, complete the following statement. So here some fill in the blanks. We will use this congruency concept to solve them. Two line segments are congruent if their measurement is same, their length is same. Among two congruent angles, one has a measurement of 70 degree. You all know congruent means their measurement will be same. One is 70 degree. The measure of another angle is also be 70 degree. Why? Because they both are congruent. And if two angles are congruent, means their measurement is also same. So now come to C part. When we write angle A is equal to angle B, we actually means their measurement is same. So we will write it like this. So it means the measurement M of angle A is equal to the measurement of angle B. I hope this fill in the blanks is clear to you. So the next question, give two real life examples of congruent shapes. As I told you, in our daily life we can see biscuits in one packet, and another example you can say nowadays you are using technology, so same company, same model number, like any mobile phone of Apple and model number is same. Another company that Note 7 of Realme, so like this. And you can say pages of book, they are also, if I am keeping, you are not able to see, so the pages of the book are also real life example of congruency. Another example you can give if the concept is clear to you. So the third question, if triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FAD under the correspondings ABC FAD, what it means? It means A is equal to F, B is equal to E, and C is equal to D. Write all the corresponding congruent parts of the triangle. So let's learn, understand and find the solution of this. I have triangle ABC, triangle FED. So it means AB will be equal to line segment EF, BC will equal to ED, and AC will be equal to FD. So how you will write? Sides AB will be equal to FE, BC will be equal to ED, AC or CA you will say FD. And now angles, because you all know if the triangles are congruent, their sides and angles are also equal. So angle A, angle F, angle B, angle E, angle C is equal to angle. Now you will think I have not written equal to over here. It means these two arrows, they are coming and this can be equal to this and this can be equal to this. This arrows implies that they are congruence C and they are equal. BC is ED and ED is BC. So we usually put this two arrows. Now question number 4. If triangle DEF congruent to triangle BCA. Students, if congruent symbol and triangles are given, so this vertex will be same as this vertex will match this vertex and this vertex will match this vertex. So while drawing it, D, E, F, so D is on top, so B will be on top. E is here, so second is E and here C will be here and here F, here E. So we have to take care of it. Now write the parts of triangle BCA the correspond to. First is angle E. So here it is angle E. So in B it will be equal to angle C. So the angle C will be corresponding to angle E. Now the second part, line segment EF. Line segment EF, that is here and this is equal to CA. So it will be corresponding to line segment CA. So now the third part, angle F. Here angle F. So which vertex is matching with F? That is A. So angle F corresponding to angle A. The next part is DF.